In this video, I'm going to push myself beyond my limits and trap myself in a room for 8 hours in tear gas.
Cold. I can't take this anymore. Why is he laying down?
This video was so insane, I have to be here to guide you through it. And if you think I spoiled the video by not dying, just wait. Once I got in the room, my first task was to put on my jumpsuit and then make sure my mask was sealed to my face. If even a couple hairs were in the way, this thing could leak and my eyes would slowly start burning.
I don't know about this one.
My heart is pounding, dude.
It is not too late to back out.
No, we gotta do it.
The suit was very important because I have no idea what 8 hours in this stuff will do to me. In fact, nobody really knows the long-term side effects of this stuff because no one's dumb enough to do this. I literally, in all seriousness, told my dad and brother this idea and they thought I was kidding. Which I wasn't, obviously. It'll burn your eyes, your mouth, your throat, your lungs, all while giving you the sensation that you're choking. It can also cause temporary blindness. So after some last-minute thoughts, I decided to deploy the gas.
Okay.
To add to the fear, the gas I was spraying came out so violently. You could see the particles floating around in the air, and that's what ends up inside your lungs.
Oh my god.
We have two sources of gas. One source is a spray can with me inside of the room, and the other source is a button Colby presses to pump gas inside the room. To go along with my can, Colby began to pump in the second source, which is basically a mixture of burnt gas and smoke.
Oh my god.
And seeing this stuff slowly creep out of the vent towards my body gave me the worst feeling.
Right now I'm shaking. I'm genuinely terrified. I don't want to move. I don't want to talk. I can see the stuff in the air.
This room, that's a bad drawing. This room, pretty much airtight, but to make sure it's always filled with gas, we will be refilling it every 2 hours. And as I went back to my seat, my very first problem started to emerge.
My eyes are burning just a little bit. The stupid mask is leaking.
This mask has two parts. One sealed that covers your mouth and nose, and the other that covers your face and eyes. For now, my mouth was safe, but every time I took a breath, I could feel a small amount of gas being pulled into my eyes.
Right now I'm trying to make sure I don't have any hair in my mask, and I'm going to try and tighten it to see if that helps.
If this mask doesn't work, I'm gonna be very upset. The most important thing though is to just stay calm.
So I guess he just decided he likes that position, which sucks because I have no idea if he's dead, laying there, if he's alive. At least when he was sitting up I could tell, you know, now he's just laying there with his freaking eyes closed. His eyes are closed. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Like I explained, Colby really didn't like this video idea. The reason I wanted to do this though is because soldiers in the military go through it. And I've always been fascinated with their ability to subject themselves to so much pain. Which is why at the end of this video, I will be removing my mask.
I have a slight headache, my eyes are burning, and my nose is stuffed up.
You look like a bug that's about to die.
I need to put on my hood because my ears are burning.
My eyes have constantly been burning, but they've seemed to get a little better after laying down. But I made the mistake of lowering the yellow hood of my jumpsuit and my ears began to feel extremely hot.
I have an idea.
He's washing his ears off with the toilet water.
Trying to wash off the gas with water was a huge mistake. I didn't know this, but gas reacts with moisture, so I literally just made the burning 10 times worse. That also explains why you feel it on your eyes and in your lungs. And it was perfect timing because we had to add more gas. Adding gas the second time was no easier than the first, especially because I knew my mask was leaking and my ears were on fire. The more I moved, the more likely gas would get inside and cover my body, so I stayed still.
Adding more gas now.
And on top of that, I had to loosen my mask because I learned that if it's tied that tight for that long, it will feel immensely painful. Problem is, a loose mask might leak more.
It's so weird. I'm literally walking around in poison. My ears are burning really, really bad. You know when you eat a pepper? It feels like I ate peppers, but in my ears.
The gas that came out of the can was actually so concentrated it fell down and landed on everything, including my phone.
It's so weird to think that this mask is literally shielding me from everything around me right now.
Because this challenge is getting so difficult, I decided to call my friend who's in the army and has actually experienced this firsthand.
Don't use the bathroom. I'm gonna tell you that. Like, can you feel it like burn like your skin at all, or have you felt it? Well, imagine how sensitive what you have to use to go to the bathroom is.
So I decided I was going to hold it until the challenge was over because I knew it was going to burn for hours. And as we added more gas, it got worse and worse until I couldn't bear it any longer.
I really gotta pee. It's bad. I'm really trying to hold it. Yeah, I have to pee right now.
Almost immediately, as soon as I opened my jumpsuit, it felt like tiny needles going into my skin.
Yep.
I closed up the jumpsuit as soon as possible, hoping it would go away, but it didn't.
Oh my god! Holy crap.
The air in here was concentrated.
I didn't think there was that much stuff in here.
There was a lot of pain in the last hour. But what was most disturbing to me was that I knew I was going to eventually take my mask off and breathe this gas in.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this.
This moment was terrifying. Keep in mind, I've been in this room for 8 hours, sitting on hard surfaces just trying to avoid being burned. The last thing I want to do is take off my mask, so I counted down from 5 and tore my mask off.
Please subscribe, guys. I'll see you next week. Oh, I can't open my eyes.